What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the next Greed Gaming Permadeath playthrough. We are on Lalaland 3.0, a Wabbajack mod list that is only available on the Requiem Wabbajack Discord. So join the Discord, go to the Lalaland page, go to the pins, and install this mod list, because it is fantastic. Now we are on the initial release 3.0, so we will probably run into quite a few of bugs. And of course, we've made some minor changes and added some things. All will be in the description, but I'm sure those will play into the part of bugs that we have. We are starting a fresh playthrough here. And I've decided the build we are going to attempt this time is a red guard with the Mage Stone following Julianos. The build will be two-handed quarterstaves, alteration, restoration, evasion, and enchanting. That is the plan for the build. Oops. Oh, that is the wrong one. Interesting. We do look kind of orcish, don't we? We'll do this one, and I like to change up the hair. Do that right there. All right, and then I noticed that with the presets that I have downloaded, sometimes if I don't change these, things get a little messed up. Yeah, I think it was this. I was playing with this earlier. This is not my first attempt at this run. I'm sure there will be possibly more. We'll see. Hey, who knows? Maybe this is the one. If you're watching this right now, that may mean that this is the one. Or at least I made it far enough in that I decided to start uploading. Okay, and then we need to do a save. Oops, do a load so we get the equipment HUD to work. And of course, we're going to do everybody's favorite, camping in the woods.
Good hunting.
Being that we are just getting back into Permadeath, kind of got to stick with the classics. It's a good start. It really is a really well-designed start. And it wasn't even designed. It's just, I mean, I guess it technically is, because it is very similar to where you would be in vanilla if you were coming off of the card, of course, coming out of Helgen. So the synergies with this build is we are going red guard for attack speed, also stamina. Stamina and attack speed are the main things. Stamina probably the most important. We need a race that's good with stamina management, because both our birth sign and our blessing are not going to benefit stamina usage. So we are going to start off with, let's see here, this. See here, go to steel. Okay, apparently it's not in there. Come this way. I don't know what mod this is that does this interface here. I guess the crafting interface. I need to figure it out and change it. Not a fan of it. Just because of the organization is really annoying. Steel quarterstaff. Okay. Do it this way. And then we can go veggie soup, tonic of stamina, and some healing potions. Grab our perks. So we'll go for alteration, two-handed, and evasion. Go ahead and read both of those spell books. Choose our birth sign. Blessing. So the structure of these videos, I don't feel like I don't feel like editing videos. So, what we're going to do instead is I'm going to try my best to just play the character. And when something, you know, whenever I'm done with the fun stuff, I'll just pause the recording and then pick up whenever something fun is happening. Hopefully we can make that happen. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to edit the videos and wait for them to render and all those shenanigans that I really don't want to deal with. Okay, put that on. You can take this and this now. And now we should be good to go. So yeah, being a red guard, having the 1 stamina per second helps a ton. Tonic plus veggie soup, we should be good on stamina. We've got a decent magical pool between the Mage Stone and Julianos. So the nice thing about the Mage Stone is it will decrease the amount of charges our enchanted items consume. So whenever we are swinging fast and hitting multiple times, we won't use as much enchantment charge. Okay, here we go.
Put you in the ground. Come on.
Okay, you're already kind of low on stamina. Kind of surprising there. But that Khajiit looks a little scary.
I'll never get tired of killing these bastards.
Claw the eyes out of
Yeah, that Khajiit scares me with all of his scaled armor. Did he just fall through the world?
I'll rip your heart out.
We really cannot afford to take a forward power attack here. But luckily, they're throwing them out at the worst times for themselves.
I'll mount your head on my wall.
So the other thing we can do is that if we're dealing with a shield bandit, which is another reason I like to go alteration first instead of restoration, is that the absorb spell gives us some kind of offense to use while healing rather than just defensively healing. Chainmail boots. That's actually really nice. So the eventual plan, did he? I guess he must have consumed the skooma. Interesting. So eventually we're going to be going robes. It's going to be like the ultimate plan. Let's see here, I guess this is probably our best setup. Only problem is this really hinders our movement speed, but it gives us some decent resistances right now. So it might be worth having all this. Plus, once we get the dodge perk, the movement speed is not as important. It'll be nice to have those mage robes as a backup. I forgot what I was in the middle of saying. That'll be a classic. Can also get some armor going. Doesn't last very long though. Just 1 minute. Put that on to get some of our magic regen back. Also have those robes. Get some spell power. It is 12% spell power. I might hang on to that for like when we cast like a healing aura or something. Whenever we get a powerful healing aura, we dual cast it and then put that on beforehand. Might be a fun way of doing things. I'm feeling a little... Actually, I don't know how risky. How risky do I want to get? Ooh, they have a battle staff though. Might actually be nice to be able to go back and forth between a battle staff and a quarter staff. Oh, there was no issue there whatsoever. And another... Oh, a steel battle staff and fortify illusion. Good. Cool. Got a little backup staff here. Slightly less damage, but we can see the reach is quite a bit more. The speed is nice, and less stagger, which Just picking up some blue mountain flower since I don't have healing potion yet. Or, sorry, healing spells yet. At least we can get some, like, passive healing outside of combat or something. I'll just put those on too, if we need it. But, of course, we do have our Absorbing Grasp, which is nice. Costs about 35 magicka. Okay. So, normally in the first episode, I don't really cut, like, too much out. So, like I said, I was going to be pausing the recording and picking up when things get interesting again. Even though this is a little bit slow, it's nice to be able to see everything that happens in the first little while. Now, after we kill these bandits... oh, actually, I wonder if Lalaland has that mod that makes the bandits south of Riverwood like an insane fort. I guess we can go take a look. I'll probably pause in between doing that, because that can be boring, potentially.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend. God, no!
I think he also has scaled boots on.
No! I'll kill you!
I don't ever know if there's going to be a situation where I would rather
Not quite good.
use the battle staff instead of the quarterstaff, but nice to have, I guess. Leather, ooh, elven gauntlets. Sure. Why not? Give us some spell power. Looking a little goofy with our get up here, but that's okay. Unless I have like a really cool armor mod picked out or something. If the builds make it a decent amount of time, then we'll look at maybe finding a cool armor mod and doing the Skyrim outfit system stuff to make it look like we're wearing a different piece of armor or a different armor set. Okay. I'm not sure what all of like the additional spawns that is added in Lalaland. So some of the ones that was added in Arkay's Commandment, I'm a little bit familiar with already. So I know to check for them. And this is one of those areas. Treasure Hunter, what have you got for me? Glass Sword of the Blaze and Morvansker. I think I shall pass. The range on this thing is nice. I suppose if we are fighting another battle staff user, which isn't going to be very often. Let's see here. There we go. If we're fighting another quarterstaff user, now that's kind of common, then it might be useful to use the battle staff so we don't have to get as close. Ooh, Grand Soul Gem. That is very handy, because that means we'll be able to get an early game effigy. Uh-oh, got a little bit of a graphical glitch here. I think just reloading fixes it. Might have to quit out of the game. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, let's try quitting out of the game. I'll just pause the recording. Okay, I reset the game and then just ran over to Riverwood real quick to talk to Alvor. And we're back. I'm gonna take on these wolves real quick. Because the nice thing about Redguard is we've got some decent resistances. Aside from like elemental and magical. Alright, so we took a little bit more damage than I would have liked to have taken there. We got some insights to also use. Oh, greater. Oh, I guess I must have got a full greater off of the necromancer, whatever. Okay, so the first thing we're going to level is evasion to get it to 25. So early on, we're basically going to focus on our physical skills and work on getting like two-handed to 15 so we can get the power attack cost reduction, and then also focus on, let's see here, we do that. Also focus on getting the dodge perk. That's like priority number 1. And then we can start working on getting like dual casting, alteration, and then start working on like getting restoration. First things first, we got to get some damage on the board. Defenses will come from... Our defenses will come from the dodge perk, and our offense will come from our quarterstaves.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
All right, there we go. That's the nice thing early on. We get our healing this way. Now, normally, if it was just the 2 bandits in here, I would just fight them inside. But, of course, things have changed. There are additional spawns in some places, and this is one of them. And there is an archer inside there that we do have to worry about. Now, I have noticed that sometimes not all of them come out,
Stop your worrying and get some rest.
which is interesting, but kind of makes it a little bit easier. Also kind of funny that he's still going through his dialogue.
Can't wait to count out your coin. You're dead.
Well, that kind of hurt.
Dead. You're dead. You hear me? Dead. You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Gotta also worry about now that they're gonna come up behind me. All right, now we'll run back in here and see if any of them are at the entrance. Gotta really watch out for those swords early on. How much does this cost? 106. Probably worth waiting for. Just get that little extra armor here. Right, so it's a crossbow. At least when it's a crossbow, I feel like it's a lot more likely to be a breakable one. Okay, good. He's got like a club. But he does swing that pretty fast.
Damn you. Just give up.
Come on, she's
Gotta
not
watch
so
out
tough.
to see if the archer comes over. Can't really afford to fight in this corner here, and we can't afford to run down. Oh gosh, the archer followed out. This honestly might be one of those moments where when we're fighting multiple enemies and there's an archer involved,
You won't live to see tomorrow.
where
This is what you want, huh? I swear I'll kill you.
yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to get the battle staff out, just so we have a little bit of a faster recovery time, because sometimes that's the difference between life and death. When you're fighting multiple enemies like this, or like fast weapons like swords, it's not bad to have the
This is the end.
to
for
sacrifice a little bit of damage. I'm just worried about where this archer has gone.
you. I swear I'll kill you.
Where did this archer go?
I can take you.
I would like to absorb some health from them.
You won't live to see tomorrow.
And they've got a dagger, so faster weapon would be a little bit better. Trying my best to not get hit by them, but it is difficult when they swing that fast. Guess the battle staff was a good find after all. Complements the quarterstaff. And we get the boosted damage from Julianos on both of those. Now there are also added bandits in the next part. We need to get some magicka regen going, which is why got these. Get some health going as well. Just let's not forget to put our armor back on. We do have a nice remarkable magicka regen potion, which can come in handy. All right, I think we are good to go. Oh, I put on the wrong one. Oh, that doesn't matter. All right. Okay, looks like we got some slow weapons, which is good for us. Means we can keep out our quarterstaff. And he's gonna power attack.
God damn you! I'll carve you into pieces!
All about keeping the perfect distance to dodge their attack and land yours. Hopefully we can get the dodge perk after getting into this chest here. Okay, another slower weapon.
You ready to die today, huh?
3 hits, not bad for a lowly bandit. Four insights, that's pretty good haul. Just enough. Does that give us a level up though? It does. So we are going to take probably health. Health is so important. So we're going to take more health. And then we're going to go over to the evasion skill and grab the dodge perk. All right. We're going to do a little save. Just in case we crash, I want to make sure that we keep those sweet, sweet insights that we pulled.
I'll wreck you apart, fool.
This, oh god, I did not know he was right there. I was going to say, this might be one of the instances where we wanted the faster weapon, but
That's all you got?
we need to kill him quick.
It's nothing. You won't get the best of me.
Now you'll pay.
This is one of those moments where we need our battle staff. Because we are faced with a quarterstaff Redguard, which is probably one of the most terrifying things to fight early on.
I'll kill you if I have to.
Prepare to die.
You start running so I can stab you in the back. Are you truly
You can't
ready to
punish
die?
those,
I'll try and make these quick.
With this weapon, I might be able to. But with most weapons, you cannot punish the normal attack on the quarterstaves. Because they will follow up with the power attack. And unless you have crazy movement speed, you probably won't have the the spacing necessary. Fighting on the incline is also really bad.
Fool, I'll have your blood.
You're as good as dead.
Try to keep them inside, though, at least.
That it? That your best? You won't get the best of me. You'll pay for that.
I even worry one-on-one fighting that battle staff, how hard that's going to be. Or that quarterstaff, I should say.
The white take die.
It's really scary to try and punish that. Because you have to expect that right there. That will kill you. Okay, now we can switch to this. Let's go. All right, we still have 2 archers to worry about, so we are far from over, but that was probably the hardest part of this all. So for the archers, I will switch to this, just so we have the faster attack speed, longer reach, yada, yada, yada. I'm sure you guys get the point by now. It's gonna be so nice when we can start like dual casting mage armor and it just lasts like for a whole encounter.
Yes.
Okay, if he wants to be stupid and stay up there, by all means.
Hear me? Dead.
Actually, I should probably... What the hell's going on? Where's he going? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I forgot. What am I doing? We have the dodge perk. I don't know why. Sometimes I forget.
You're dead. You hear me?
Hit him with the old Jeerlin. Oh, we probably will end up going smithing, I guess. Actually, I probably need to look and see if there are any hand-placed quarterstaves. Since quarterstaves are going to be our main weapon, obviously, we're going to need those. Oh, he doesn't have a backup. Oh my god. He didn't have a backup weapon for some reason. Normally they spawn with a dagger. Oh, he even had an enchanted dagger. For some reason he just didn't want to use it. Who knows? I guess consider ourselves lucky, because that would have been a pain in the ass to deal with. One of the coolest things I've ever seen in a Requiem mod list, I don't even know what mod this is, if Lala had this made or what, is this right here. This tells you your bash status, if you can bash this chest open or not. So clearly we cannot. Eventually we'll be able to, but such a cool addition. So once again, can't bash that. That's fine. Okay, I guess we'll check the bandit camp south of Riverwood and then go from there. Have to keep reminding myself we have the dodge perk. We have the dodge perk.
Walk away. Now. Come on. Let's see what you made.
Okay, that there's 2 ways to play that, right? It's probably more than 2 ways, but that time that did not work out as well as I was hoping it would. Take our last little mountain flower here, and then we wait for that attack right there.
You're a fool. I fought worse than you.
Oh gosh, not like this. Not the old invisible weapon.
Not so tough now.
I wonder if that's an ftweaks bug or what, because that happened even in Arkay's Commandment too.
What's the matter?
We just got to focus on...
You're weak.
Or we need to like just not focus so much on saving our resources. Because that's what that is. That's just me trying to not spend our resources.
I'll show you a real fight.
Since we have the dodge perk now, I do feel a little more comfortable using this. Then we get hit.
Not a chance. No one bests an orc.
At least we know he has a sword. We can tell by the slashing sounds and by the speed. And that recovery time is insane.
I'll skin you alive.
Damn.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
Might have to actually switch over to the battle staff. Just have a little bit more time to punish him.
I'll show you a real fight. Pray to Stendar while you can.
I actually want to use it for this one too. Just because I really don't want to bait his normal and then he does a power attack.
Enough.
Alright. Ooh, 2 healing potions. Very nice. What did he have? Imperial short sword? Is it... Yeah, no, the texture is definitely there. Don't know what that was all about. Interesting. Let's go see what our loot entails. Also have the insights from Ember Shard in the last room. Oh, book must be underneath. Common soul gem filled and 1 insight. Usually when this happens, it means the book is like down here or something. There it is. Okay, well, I think that is a decent start. We could have played a little bit better, but we survived the first episode. In the second episode, we will get more into some more bandit content. Kind of deciding on if I want to go with the normal Whiterun content, or I think I might switch it up, maybe go Falkreath. We'll just have to wait and see. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.